Welcome everyone, it's Strigmar. It's time for some more Great Shadow Legends. We are going to be
Welcome everyone, it's
doing
Strigmar.
some
Welcome everyone, it's
Affinity
Strigmar. It's time for some more
twins.
Great Shadow Legends. We
Affinity
are going
twins.
to be
I'm
doing
going to use some speedier strategies here.
Force Affinity twins. Magic Affinity twins. I'm going to use some speedier strategies here.
I'm trying to think of something. Yeah, ninja would probably be good. So let's try this out, because I want to do this quickly.
I'm trying to think of something. Yeah, ninja would probably be good. So let's try this out, because I want to do this quickly.
I want to do this quickly.
I want to do this quickly.
Just going to use this squad to get it done so I can see what I can do with the other squad. I'm only using ninja for the speed strats.
Just going to use this squad.
You don't need them at all.
Get it done so I can see what I can do with the other squad. I'm only using ninja for the speed strats.
I'm actually going to try cough and smash.
You don't need them at all.
Difficulties.
I'm actually going to try Cough and Smasher on the higher difficulties.
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
But since they're magic affinity, spirit affinity, likewise, is not going to do very well versus this boss. I think.
But since they're magic affinity, spirit affinity, likewise, is not going to do very well versus this boss.
Which is gonna be a bit of a problem. Can't use him here.
I think my Coffin Smasher is actually stripped. Which is going to be a bit of a problem.
Gonna try some.
Can't use him here.
Max HP strikes to try to kill him quicker.
Gonna try some max HP strikes to try to kill him quicker.
It's a pity I can't burst him. Because it would be so fun to burst.
It's a pity I can't burst him.
With like a massive,
because it would be so fun to burst.
Smack with Mr. Husk here.
With like a massive.
Husk would be great. Well, he's great for this kind of, well, most large bosses.
Mr. Husk here. Husk would be great. Well, he's great for this kind of, well, most large bosses.
I think 14k still is respectable. But yeah, ninja is still really powerful.
I think 14k still is respectable.
Versus this boss.
But yeah, ninja is
He's
still...
He's gonna be a little bit squishy.
Really
but
powerful.
He does the deeps. Which is what I want for speedier runs of this.
He's gonna be a little bit squishy. but he does the deeps, which is what I want for speedier runs of this. Try to keep the interest going.
Wonder how poison fares. I want to check that out.
Wonder how poison fares.
Not bad, poison.
I want to check that
Some
out.
damage. He's not immune to it.
Not bad, poison.
He's definitely not
Does some
immune.
damage. He's not immune to it.
That's for sure. I'm sick of Bommel because I have to like be very patient and like get it with the exact right timing.
He's definitely
and
not
that's just,
immune. That's for
it's
sure.
a pain.
I'm sick of Bommel because I have to like be very patient and like get it with the exact right timing, and that's just, it's a pain.
The damage reduction decreases. Huh. So weird.
The damage reduction decreases. Huh. So weird.
So weird. Burning him down.
So weird. Burning him down.
Could do more Bommel, but like I said, I'm kind of sick of the boss of Bommel. Not this guy. This guy's fun. That's why I'm still fighting him instead of
Do more Bommel, but like I said,
Bommel. Let's just see how far we can get with this team.
I'm kind of sick of the boss.
What do I
Of
want?
Bommel. Not this guy. This guy's fun. That's why I'm still fighting him instead of.
I mean, it seems to be working okay.
Instead
If
of
it
Bommel.
doesn't, we'll
Let's just
try
see
a
how far
different
we can
team.
get with this team. What do I want?
Because I want to use up all 6 keys before moving to the next.
I mean, it seems to be working okay. If it doesn't, we'll just try a different team. Because I want to use up all 6 keys before moving to the next.
Before moving to the next account. Because I want to hoard
Before
up
moving to the
my-
next account.
I want to hoard up my awakening materials. I want to hoard them up.
Because I want to hoard up my...
Because this is a fun boss. Like, I have fun fighting this boss.
I want to
He's not
hoard up my
unbelievably
awakening
frustrating,
materials.
Like
I want to hoard them
Bommel
up.
is. Like, I only have one
This is a
team
fun
comp
boss.
that's good versus
I have
Bommel,
fun
and
fighting
it's
this
like
boss.
a
He's not
top-notch team.
unbelievably frustrating.
Like, unless I have, like, a Rector Draft,
Like Bommel is.
a Vogoth, and all in,
Like,
like,
I only
max
have one
resistance
team comp
gear
that's
with,
good
like,
versus Bommel,
a
and it's like a
Syl
top-notch
and a
team.
Drex.
Like,
I'm
unless
not
I have,
beating
like,
Bommel
a
3,
Rector
for
Drath,
instance. Like,
a
it's just so, it's
Vogoth,
that
and
frustrating.
all in,
Like, you
like,
need
max
that many
resistance
forms of
gear
damage
with,
mitigation
like,
just to
a Syl
guarantee that the
and a
boss isn't going to
Drex.
completely destroy
I'm not
you.
beating Bommel 3, for instance. Like, it's
I even
that
tried a
frustrating.
full
Like,
revive
you need
team,
that many
and
forms of damage mitigation
it's
just to
still, revivers just
guarantee that
couldn't
the
last
boss
the
isn't going to
end.
completely destroy you.
So we didn't have enough block damage.
I even tried a full revive team, and
Block damage
it's
is
still,
overpowered versus
revivers
Bommel,
just
if you
couldn't last
tell.
the end.
He's even overpowered versus this guy, although
So we
this
didn't have
guy
enough
does
block
gain a turn meter
damage.
boost whenever you put block damage in.
Block damage is overpowered versus Bommel, if you couldn't tell. Is he even overpowered versus this guy? Although this guy does gain a turn meter boost.
He does some
whenever you
significant
put block
damage. He
damage
can
in.
kill a ninja, true. But he's still not... He's not overpowered. I'm not going to call him overpowered.
He does some significant damage.
Is
He can
kind of
kill a ninja,
reserved
true.
for Bommel, the higher
But he's
stages
still
of
not...
Bommel.
He's not
But
overpowered.
even they, you can kill
not gonna
it.
call
You just
him
need a
overpowered.
really, really
That
nice team for Bommel.
is kind of
Otherwise,
reserved
the
for
boss just
Bommel,
says,
the higher stages
died.
of Bommel. But even they, you can kill it. You just need a really, really nice team for Bommel. Otherwise, the boss just says, you died.
Like, the reason I'm putting these other members in there is I want something to make it quicker. But I have even more diabolical plans to make it
The
even
reason
more
I'm putting
quick
these other
after
members
that.
in there is I want something to make it quicker. But I have even more diabolical plans to make it even more quick after that.
Alright, so what do I want to put in here for damage purposes? Maybe more poison?
Alright, so what do I want to put in here for damage purposes?
I'll start with poison versus
More
decreased
poison?
defense. And of the right affinity. Oh, so you need
I'll
significant
start with
resistance.
poison versus
Okay.
decreased defense.
Accuracy, excuse me.
And of the right affinity. Oh, so you need significant resistance. I see.
Still does
need
okay
accuracy,
damage versus
excuse
the
me.
boss, but it's nothing. Like, Ninja does more. Occult Brawler does more.
Still does okay
little
damage versus
unfortunate
the
for him.
boss, but it's nothing.
Let's try to
Like,
compare
Ninja
him
does
side by
more.
side in the next
Cult
run.
Brawler does more.
Assuming this run passes.
That's a little unfortunate for him.
Assuming this next run passes.
Let's try to compare him side by side in the next run. Assuming this run passes.
I'll be able to,
Assuming this next run passes.
try out War Maiden on the final one.
I'll be able to,
Because I only want to play each one once, because there's already Bommel, and there's the Hell Hades
Try out War
debacle,
Maiden
where
on
he
the
got
final
banned, and there's the debate with that, and then there's the Elder
because I only
Scrolls
want to play each one
shenanigans.
once, because there's already Bommel, and there's the Hell Hades debacle,
Which
where
I
he
still
got
have to check
banned,
on.
and there's the debate with that, and then there's the Elder Scrolls shenanigans. Which I still have to check on.
Boss definitely gets more savage with the upgrade levels. Most definitely.
Boss definitely gets more savage with the upgrade levels. Most definitely.
He's a little bit like a strange version of the Minotaur.
He's a little bit like a strange version of the Minotaur.
Well, Chaos Outlet, we'll take it. Final one, we're going to compare damage of him to someone who's positive affinity, like War Maiden.
Well,
And
Chaos Outlet,
also,
we'll take
War
it.
Maiden is...
Final one, we're going to compare damage of him to someone who's positive affinity, like War Maiden. And also, War Maiden is...
Okay, he's just taking plain, flat-out less damage. Which is a little unfortunate.
Right. Okay, he's just taking plain, flat-out less damage. Which is a little unfortunate.
But I think she does more. Yeah, I think she does do more per blow. So yeah, it does matter, the affinity. It's not a heck of a lot more, but it's significant.
Yeah, I think she does do more per blow. So yeah, it does matter, the affinity.
You gotta remember,
it's not a
as
heck
you
of
go
a lot
on in
more,
the game,
but it's significant.
Certain rares and certain champions get to be less important to your teams, and you end up having to resort to more elite champions.
You gotta remember, as you go on in the game, certain rares and certain champions get to be less important to your teams, and you end up having to resort to more elite champions.
So this is what lives in this tower, right? This is what they've been hiding from us the entire time.
So this is what lives in this tower.
As you can see, the boss is
This is what they've been hiding
harder
from us the entire time. As you can see, the boss is
trying to keep Ninja alive at least, because he seems to be doing the most damage with his hail burn.
I'm trying to keep Ninja alive at least, because he seems to be doing the most damage with his hail burn.
I don't know why it doesn't cleanse out the brand.
I don't know why it doesn't cleanse out the brand.
Okay, things are getting serious, so I'm gonna stop coddling the other ones and just try to keep Drex alive.
Okay, things are getting serious, so I'm gonna stop.
Drex is gonna be
coddling the other ones and just try to keep Drex alive. Because Drex is gonna be our big carry potentially.
Okay. Well, it seems we are going to need additional peel here.
Okay.
So, I'm going to be throwing in some rizzers.
It seems we are going to need additional
peel. The other
peel
account
here.
won't care. The other account has some ridiculous peel, so
rizzers.
It doesn't matter whether this boss is a problem or not.
Because the other account won't care. The other account has some ridiculous peel, so it doesn't matter whether this boss is a problem or not.
See, we're doing some decent damage to him.
See, we're doing some decent damage to him.
Because we do need a lot of passive healing here. We need a lot of healing in general.
Because we do need a lot of passive healing here. We need a lot of healing in general.
Because this boss does hurt. Especially on the higher difficulty levels.
Because this boss does hurt.
It does in fact hurt.
Especially on the higher difficulty levels. He does in fact hurt.
And he does take a while to take down. Kind of reminds me of Griffin in functionality. I'm only including Ninja because I want to try to speed up the fight.
He kind of reminds me of Griffin in functionality. I'm only including Ninja because I want to try to speed up the fight.
Because I have to get to the next account and then to the next stuff. He has a lot of... He has almighty immunity and stuff. He has a interesting, like a Dwemer machine.
Because I have to get to the next account and then to the next stuff. He has a lot of... He has almighty immunity and stuff. He has a interesting, like a Dwemer machine style.
Okay, between the two members, I'm going to revive Drex first.
Okay, between the two members, I'm going to revive Drex first.
Because Drex is going to be a major source of DPS. Yeah, you can see though he does kill stuff. He is a problem, but he's not Bommel. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He is not Bommel. Bommel is far more of a frustrating beast.
Yeah, you can see though he does kill stuff. He is a problem, but he's not Bommel. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He is not Bommel.
I'm saying
Bommel is far more of a frustrating beast.
Is a far more obnoxious
Just trust me.
Way more evil.
Trust me.
So
I'm saying this from experience. Bommel is a far more obnoxious
heinous
creature.
And gold.
Like, way more evil. Way more. Same with Arena. Arena is so heinous and gold. Oh, so heinous and gold.
To this account. This account has got more to kill this boss with. More peel, more flexible peel that gives me better options.
Gonna go to this account. This account has got more to kill this boss with.
But
more
yeah,
peel,
400
more flexible
Scarab.
peel that gives me better options.
And then after Scarab, it's floor 110 Celestial Griffin.
But yeah, floor 100
and then
Scarab.
It's the floor 120 Fae.
And then after Scarab, it's...
in that order.
Floor 110, Celestial Griffin.
I'm only going to
and then it's the floor 120 Fae.
Because I saw...
in that order.
I saw some points just sitting there. It's like, you know.
I'm only going to toss in a
There's
small...
points just sitting there. Please just pick them up.
I saw some points.
I had lots of mystery shards, mainly for the
just sitting
sole purpose of
I hatch lots of mystery shards, mainly for the sole purpose of...
I'm gonna go more damage heavy, since we've got plenty of nice peel here. Gonna go for some big damage. Because I want to clear this out.
I'm gonna go more damage
faster.
heavy, since we've got
Where's
plenty of
Coldheart?
nice peel
There
here.
she is.
Gonna go for some big damage.
Like, even if she doesn't do the big other kind of damage, she
this
still
out
does damage.
faster. Oh, where's Coldheart? There she is.
Sorry.
Like, even if she doesn't do the big other kind of damage, she still does damage. Say.
She still does some damage. It's still significant.
She still does some damage. It's still significant.
I'm still probably going to include Coldheart as far as I can go. Because I want that damage.
I'm still probably going to include Coldheart as far as I can go.
I want to crumble him up
because I want that damage.
I know it's kind of cheesy for me to use Ninja and Coldheart, but let's be honest. Where the heck S am I going to use them?
Real quick. I know
and
it's kind of cheesy for me to use Ninja and Coldheart, but
if I can help it.
Let's be honest. Where the heck S am I going to use them?
If I can do max health, like even if it's only 10%.
And they
do
damage. And I don't want this boss to take forever
damage.
if I can help it.
I'm not gonna snub.
If I can do max, like even if it's only 10%, it's still damage. It's still some nice damage. I'm not gonna snub damage.
If I can nuke this guy down quicker, even if it's only by a measured amount, it's still an improvement. Yeah, no?
If I can nuke this guy down quicker, even if it's only by a measured amount, it's still an improvement. Yeah, no?
It's still an improvement. Say 40k damage.
It's
not
still
bad.
An improvement.
Even though it's reduced, 40k is still 40k. It's still
Say
not
40k
terrible.
damage. Not bad. Even though it's reduced,
means you
40k
can't
is
instantly
still
nuke
40k.
It's still useful. It's still an improvement
still
compared to
not terrible.
just HP burn.
Just means you can't instantly nuke him. It's still useful. It's still an improvement compared to just HP burn.
This next one, I'm probably going to want Demetha in here, because this boss is going to start to smack, and I want to try to protect.
This next one, I'm probably
I
going
want to try to protect
Demetha in here, because this boss is going to start to smack, and
Get
I
that
want to try to
necro
protect.
mutation.
I want to try to protect. Get that necro mutation.
I mean, nothing in the boss manual told me I couldn't do all these heals and perfect veils. Alright? They didn't say, oh, you specifically cannot bring Rector Drath.
I mean,
Cannot
nothing
bring
in the
Demetha.
boss
No, they
manual
didn't say
told me
that.
I couldn't do all these heals and perfect veils.
So if I have those
Right.
champs,
They didn't
I'm
say,
gonna
oh,
use
you
them.
specifically cannot bring
You don't
Rector
need 'em.
Drath.
but I'm going to use them, especially
cannot
versus
bring
the higher
Demetha. No, they
difficulties.
didn't
If you
say
got a
that.
Brogni, this boss
So
would be
if I
great
have those
with
champs,
Brogni. But
I'm gonna use them.
I don't have
You
a
don't
Brogni,
need them,
so I have
but I'm going to
other
use them,
things.
especially versus the higher difficulties.
One
If
day,
you got a
I
Brogni,
swear,
this
one day
boss
I
would be
may
great
eventually
with Brogni.
find
But
Brogni.
I don't have a Brogni, so I have
But
to use
until
other
that
things.
day comes,
One day, I swear, one day I may eventually
also a man-eater.
find a
Man-eater
Brogni.
would be great versus this boss. Do I have a man-eater?
But until that day comes,
No, I don't.
also a man-eater. Man-eater would be great versus this boss.
Otherwise,
Do I
I'd
have a
prioritize
man-eater?
him.
No. No, I don't. Otherwise, I'd prioritize him.
Looks like an angel coming up from the grave. It's hilarious. The one-winged angel.
Looks like an angel coming up from the grave.
Insert Sephiroth theme here.
It's hilarious.
I really want to play that game one day.
The one-winged
and actually film
angel.
it. Not just play it. That'd be so
Insert
rad.
Sephiroth theme here. I really want to play that game one day and actually film it. Not just
Keeping
play
his
it.
attack
That'd be
down
so
pretty
rad.
nice. Again, I'm not gonna snort at that.
Keeping his attack down.
Stage 3,
nice.
stage 4. I'm just trying to get through these keys, man.
I'm not gonna snort at that. Stage 3, stage 4. I'm just trying to get through these keys, man.
But yeah, if you got a Demetha or a Rector, use them versus this boss, or a Man-Eater, or a Sir Nick. Any of that kind of damage mitigation, use it.
But yeah, if you got a Demetha or a Rector, use them versus this boss, or a Man-Eater,
Vogoth is also handy.
Any of that kind of damage mitigation,
I showed that earlier.
Because it will be handy.
Duchess is great
Vogoth is also
too,
handy.
if you are lucky enough.
I showed that earlier.
If you are lucky enough to get a Duchess. Keyword lucky enough, because I've never managed to pull one.
Duchess is great
hurts.
too.
It really hurts
If you
because
are
she's actually
lucky
pretty
enough.
too. She's not just
If
powerful.
you are lucky enough to get a Duchess.
She's great for views too.
Keyword lucky enough, because I've never managed to pull one. Which hurts. It really hurts because she's actually pretty too. She's not just powerful. She's great for views too.
This boss is beginning to slam. Pretty ruthlessly, to be honest.
Now this boss is beginning to slam. Pretty ruthlessly, to be honest.
But it's meant to, and I need to
But it's meant to, and I need to
give it a go.
give it a go.
So I don't want to waste anything. I just want to get this done with. Because the worst thing is, this is going to reset, and then the next thing I have to fight is a far more sinister boss that looks just like him.
Done with.
And you know what that boss is called?
Because the worst thing is, this is going to reset, and then the next thing I have to fight is a far more sinister boss that looks just like him. And you know what that boss is called? Guess what that
Morgoth,
boss is called?
the Scarab Nut Bar. He looks just like this guy, but he's a much more evil boss, who is much more difficult to deal with.
Morgoth, the Scarab Nut Bar. He looks just like this guy,
all of your stuff,
but he's a much more evil boss.
And requires
who is
specific
much more
max
difficult to deal
HP
with.
stuff. And then even worse, if that was possible, is the
Who
Griffin.
steals all of your stuff.
Because the Griffin
messes with you. And requires specific max HP stuff.
And of course, there's Elder Scrolls Online bosses I haven't faced. And then there's Elden Ring.
Is the Griffin.
And then there's Aviond, which has its own boss.
And of course, there's
yet.
Elder Scrolls Online bosses I haven't faced. And then there's Elden Ring. And then there's Aviond, which has its own boss that I haven't even got to yet. Nangathaya, which I can't spell properly. Oh god. Nangathaya is
stacks of Iron Brand.
Omega Oof.
Must say.
I'm pretty sure.
I still need him.
When I finally get to him.
I need him to keep doing damage because
these
I want to try to make this quick if I can.
Iron Brand. Must say. I still need him though. You know, I need him to keep doing damage because I want to try to make this quick if I can.
That Iron Brand. Get up that. The block damage stops all of his damage just so that he can't get any of it off. Because he doesn't steal. He does not steal or remove block damage. He's not.
Get up that. The block damage stops all of his damage just so that he can't get any of it off.
Hydra will straight up steal your block damage.
He does not steal or remove block damage. He's not.
Like a jerk.
He's not like some bosses that just steal it. Like Hydra will straight up steal your block damage.
And there you have it. I mean, it's not the hardest boss in the world. Like, as you can see, he does some damage, but it's not like... It's not the end of the world.
And there you have it.
He's not like,
I mean,
I'm stuck there for hours, like Bommel 2. Like, what the heck do I do with this guy?
As you can see, he does some damage,
all of this mitigation just to do anything.
It's not the end of the world.
Like, that's literally what Bommel's
He's not like,
I'm
stuck there for hours, like Bommel 2. Like, what the heck do I do with this guy?
A million stacks
I need all of this mitigation just to do anything. Like, that's literally what Bommel's like. It's like, I need this very special, elaborately worded team that's got,
because some bosses are like that.
A million stacks of resist or something.
Like, they genuinely are.
To do it. And, like...
We got him,
something else maniacal.
Let's go.
Because some bosses are like that. That, like, they genuinely are.
We did it. We cleared all the
We got him now.
Although I think I used one extra key too many, but it's fine. It's fine. We already demonstrated that. We're just gonna hog up the.
We cleared all the
typical grind.
Keys up. Although I think I used one extra key too many, but it's fine.
I'm just doing this.
It's fine. We already demonstrated that. We're just gonna hog up the.
Because I need these bars.
The typical grind.
I need these bars.
I'm just doing this randomly for any spare bars. Because I need these bars eventually.
Because I'm trying to work my way towards... I'm trying to work my way towards getting an Arbiter myself, to be honest. That's what this is mostly.
Because I'm trying to work my way towards...
Because most of the Great Hall upgrades are all Arbiter related,
to be honest.
To be
That's what this is mostly for anyway. Because most of the Great Hall upgrades